4 years ago, I bought a camera for my house. It was a single camera, didn't have the two-way talk, just had, you could hear, but you couldn't talk to people. It was $99. We've carried several different versions of all wonderful cameras. This is top of the line because this one has the pan and tilt, which means it follows your motion. You'll see it work. It's super cool, and it's marked down 50%. I'm gonna buy one of these today. I thought about maybe getting one for my mom so I can keep an eye on her while she's in her apartment with her husband, but the price is great. You're gonna get total home security, full 1080p, two-way talking, night vision, motion tracking, and the privacy shutter so you can turn it off when you don't want anybody to see what's going on inside. 50% off. We're even throwing in a 32 gig SD card so you can capture whatever it is. If somebody breaks into your house, now you got it on an SD card. It is perfect. Tara Quellhorst is here. I'm so glad to see you. Thanks for coming in today.
Good morning. I'm really happy to be here. Well,
you know, it's been a challenge for all of us to get in here. I'm so glad you came.
Thank you.
This is a slam dunk for a home camera.
Absolutely. This is EZVIZ. It's the pan and tilt 360. So what does that mean? That means that this little guy can see all the way around, kind of like the Exorcist head, right? It just whoosh, can see everything. So you can put it on the ceiling, you can put it on the wall, you can put it, we put ours just right there on top of the fridge, and it can see all the way around the kitchen and the living room. So I'm gonna show you how it works a little bit. What it does is it connects to an app in your phone. The wonderful thing about this is that it's so easy to set up. You get it home, you open it out, you take it out of the box, you plug it in, all you need is Wi-Fi and to download an app. It took me less than 2 minutes to download this app. This is what I call the joystick. So now, you can look at your home from anywhere in the world, right?
Wow.
You can be anywhere in the world as long as you have Wi-Fi in the app.
Can't do that with regular cameras. They just fix position.
And now you can see what we're seeing here in the studio. Do you see that? It can also take a 360 picture. What that means is, let's see, let's take it.
Look at the camera moving.
Yep.
It's so
It's gonna take a 360 picture all the way around. See? There it goes, it swivels.
Oh my gosh.
And then, this is the really neat thing. Once the picture is done, we'll give it a moment, you can see it loading there. Once the picture is done, you can tap anywhere on that picture and then the camera will swivel to where you've tapped.
Unbelievable, so it has memory.
It has memory, yes, and the memory, okay, I get so excited about this camera because it's so cool.
Right.
The memory, we have 32 gigabytes in here, micro SD card.
Yep.
And that can last you, depending on how much you use it, up to 6 months.
Yeah.
And you don't pay extra for that.
No, you don't pay anything extra for that. $39.99, half price. A lot of you are trying to monitor, maybe not you, but maybe your family abroad, right? And you're thinking, you know, I'd like to keep, like for me, and my mom and her husband only live a couple of miles away.
Sure.
But we can't go over there right now because they're in their 80s. I'm not worried so much about me, I'm worried about them.
Yes.
But this would be a nice way to be able to keep an eye on them and them keep an eye on us. You can talk, it's got two-way talk.
Two-way audio. So what two-way audio means is, you know, the walkie-talkie where you have to hold, okay, that's not what this is. What that means is you just press a button and you can talk back and forth. I did this with my mom and dad. We were on vacation in California. My mom and dad were coming over to feed the dog. We had set this up. We didn't tell them we had it. We knew they came in because it notified us. It has motion tracking, so it sent a notification right to my phone, and then I hopped on and I said, hey guys, and they freaked out. They were like, what? Where are you? What's going on? But it's that clear. I was like, hey mom and dad, and they said, where are you? And then they saw the little camera up there and they were like, are you talking to us right now? Back and forth.
I love,
clear as day.
It's funny, Pat, my producer just said, I love that it looks like an eye, that it's kind of watching you, right?
Absolutely.
And remember, you've got the, you have the built-in shutter, so you can shut it down at any time. If you're home, pull the shutter and it's just a solid ball. Nothing can come out of it.
Right.
We are already really busy. Hey Pat, are we okay with quantity on this? All right, so we have 1,500. That's not a lot at this price. It's half off today. All you do when you get it home is you plug it in. You get the app, it's free. All right, now you have the app which controls the camera. So that means you could be 1,000 miles away, you pull up your phone and you can see what's going on in your house. Right, not only that, instant notification if somebody walks in, so if somebody breaks into your house, you know they're there.
You know they're there. And with the auto tracking, you were talking about your mom and dad. Think about if you have elderly relatives that have dementia, they might be prone to getting up and walking out. Now it notifies you. But not only that, think about if you have a teenager that you're worried about them sneaking out. You can have it on them as well.
Or sneaking in.
Or sneaking in. You can use it as a baby monitor, right? This is like the cheapest baby monitor I've ever seen. And all of that footage is stored. So you can actually share pictures and videos on social media, which is just kind of a fun thing. If your toddler did something silly, you can watch your dogs from work with this. You can hear them. You can talk to them. You can talk to your dogs. You can talk to your pets. I want to show you the privacy mode if you don't mind, real quick. Can I show you what it looks like? Because I think one of the concerns with something like this is, can it be hacked? No, this is EZVIZ. They are the best in smart home technology, so their technology is amazing. But if you are worried about that, all you do is you hit privacy mode, and it's enabling.
We're in a studio, so it takes a little btle bit of time.
It does, our Wi-Fi. Our Wi-Fi here does sometimes take a little bit of time. Oh, that time here. Oh, it's because I have to reload. But the camera just rolls. We'll see in a second. The camera just rolls right back up, and the audio is off, and the video is off.
I love the size of it. I've got it in my hand here, and you can see it doesn't take up a lot of space. You can put this anywhere. You put it on a bookshelf, put it on a counter. The one that I have at home, I actually have under the floor. You wouldn't even see it because it's underneath one of the couches. And remember, this will follow you. It has motion tracking, which is really important. If somebody breaks into your house and they happen to walk by the camera and you don't see their face, well, then you can't really use this as evidence because you're just seeing legs. But if this follows you side to side and up and down, you're going to catch the bad guys that are in your home, and it's going to give you peace of mind. You know.